Here comes 3rd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player.
Shot alert! Shot alert! Ready! Go!
Here's Ingram. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Lucas Van Ness, the former first-round pick, there to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Go! Check out!
They'll run. It's Ingram. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Ready up!
3rd down and 9.
Here we go, set! Ready!
Back to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
Coming back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll be taken down after a short pickup. It's at the 27.
Ready?
Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Come on, set!
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Okay, break! Set! Ready, ready?
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Roll, roll, roll! Let's go now!
They'll try to run with Johnson. Powering forward. He's in. Roshan Johnson. Touchdown, Chicago. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
This is taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Packers offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout.
Ready.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Ready. Switch. Yellow.
Out of the shotgun. It's low. Under pressure and down he goes. They got him.
62 blocks.
What to do following the sack? It is 3rd and long.
Yellow. Lonnie. Smith red. Opposite. Green. Blue. Check. Check pink. Black swap. Check white. Switch. Yellow. Yellow. Lonnie. Smith red. Opposite. Green. Blue. Check. Check pink. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on
nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Here we go. Here we
What
go.
to do now is they come up on 2nd and long.
Check out.
They'll look to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. 3rd and long.
Tag.
They'll try to set up the screen here. Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. This a 44-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Bears build their cushions to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Great tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Let's go now. Hut.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. 2nd and a yard.
Let's go.
Throwing is low. Quick throw, taken in. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Here we go. Set, go.
Love to throw. This one on target, it's gone. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, ready, set.
Now Love. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And nothing will come of this last-ditch attempt at some points. Time runs out in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started out in Denver, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. The Raiders knew a victory was necessary to have any shot, and they got it, as they get it to 9-7 with 1 week to go. From there, we head up to the Pacific Northwest. Check on the Seahawks at home in Seattle. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Chiefs. The Seahawks looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. As you can see,
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. The Bears offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Go!
They'll stick with him again. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
Here we go, set.
They'll look to set up the screen here. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on third down.
Alert, alert. Set up. Set up.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Come on, set.
They'll throw out of the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
Set. Ready, ready.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Not much there, maybe a yard.
On the jump. Ready, ready. 70 Lion. Ready.
The second down throw is incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be fourth down. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And their lead will stay right where it is.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
On first down, it's Love. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page. And when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Set. Black swap. Check white. Switch. Yellow. Yellow. Line.
They'll run on second down. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Set. Hut. Smith red. Opposite. Green. Blue. Check.
On first and 10, here's Love. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Our throw on the move is caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field.
Ready,
now
ready.
This offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's
Here we
even
go.
watching.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Putting the tight end in motion. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
Yellow. Hut, hut.
Here's Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2.
Come on, set. Hut, hut. Ready.
To throw is Love. This one caught at the 4. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Ready, break. Ready. Ready.
Here's Love. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. And his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. And things are getting a little tight with 2 weeks left in the regular season. Already, we can look ahead in both conferences to some critical divisional matchups ahead in Week 18.
60 Bison. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead. The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you?
And he's in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay. The extra point is up and through. And the Packers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more.
Smash!
Trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
On the set.
2nd down and 8.
Let's go. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hut, hut.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That is Hawk. And he will go all the way. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown Bears. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First and 10. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packers offense, ready for their next possession. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Set, ready, set.
Love. This is taken in by Dobbs. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Here we go, here we go. Set.
Love to throw on first and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go.
On the ball.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Big play here. Crowd on their feet for third and 4.
Ready?
They'll drop to throw. He'll look
Jack
middle, and he's got
Rapp.
his man complete. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Fight, 97. Down.
They'll keep it on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9.
Jet.
It'll bring up second down.
Hut.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. Quick throw here is complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Packers. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick.
Set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. And when it comes...
And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Packers offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. As this drive kicks off with first and 10. And he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes. Now on second and long.
Here we go, set. Set, go.
From the gun, it's Love. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and
Come
long.
on, set. Check pink. Black swap.
Now Love. He'll go right and find his running back.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Set.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Go!
Victory formation. Defense powerless to stop. And
Ready up!
that should just about do it. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Packers going to use their final timeout now. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Ready!
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. It's Week 18 of the National Football League. And up next, it's a name everyone will recognize, Marvin Harrison Jr. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Bears and the Jets, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
Football on EA Sports. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Long road to get here, but now we are here. The season finale. Playoffs begin next Saturday. It's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it could just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So Week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest some starters or maybe get them out of the game early and get geared up for next week and the start of the playoffs. You got some teams that are fighting for their lives. They need to win Week 18 or else their season's going to end. And then on the complete opposite side, you got guys making plans for the offseason, figuring out where they're going on vacation. Week 18 is a tricky thing around the league. A lot of division games, a lot of interesting matchups. And we're just wrapping up stage one of what is an unbelievable NFL season.
Just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the one interception. I think today, get him off to a good start, get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you, and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it. If they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Ready?
On the option, here's Hall. And he's into the end zone. Reese Hall, touchdown Jets. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Extra point try, forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Ready?
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. We'll go down as an incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Ready? They need 8 as they come up for third down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Jets offense going to take over now for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here. Let's go. As they begin this drive, 1st and 10. The motion man here is Mitchell. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He'll try and get there on the ground. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Jets first down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive on. It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
The motion man here is Mitchell. On second down, a run with Hall. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. That is caught at the 3. He is in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems